On December 26, 2021, a routine patrol in Escambia County, Florida took a dangerous turn when a black Jeep Grand Cherokee sped past a highway patrol officer. Behind the wheel was 18-year-old Charles Davis, who decided to flee instead of stopping. The chase began immediately, with Davis driving recklessly through neighborhoods, ignoring stop signs, and even swerving into the wrong lane. Despite his efforts, Davis couldn't shake the pursuing officer. He narrowly avoided a pit maneuver and was faced with a split-second decision: crash into another officer or veer off-road. Realizing he wouldn't outrun the police a second time, he finally came to a stop. The pursuit ended safely, but not without serious consequences. Police later discovered Davis had an active warrant in Alachua County for fleeing law enforcement. A search of his vehicle uncovered narcotics and several $1,000s in cash. As a result, he was charged with reckless driving, fleeing, and possession of narcotics with intent to sell. On Friday, October 14th, Brookhaven police and FBI agents intercepted an SUV after learning that suspect Elijah Jennings was nearby. During the stop, the original driver exited the vehicle, allowing Jennings to jump behind the wheel and flee.
We're in pursuit. It's going to be the murder suspect. Check on hold the channel.
A Philadelphia murder suspect was captured after a tense vehicle pursuit unfolded in the Atlanta area, drawing a rapid response from local and federal authorities.
Alright, hold the channel. We've already rammed him twice. He's still in pursuit. Alright, speed's 85. Coming up on East Paces. East Paces Ferry. Sure, if you can get him one more time. Watch out for pedestrians, Pedestrians.
A chase followed and lasted roughly 6 minutes before officers successfully stopped the SUV. Jennings was taken into custody without further incident, bringing the operation to a decisive end.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground!
On January 2nd, 2023, around 10:35 a.m., Georgia State Patrol's Crime Suppression Unit assisted East Point Police in locating a stolen Jeep Grand Cherokee driven by 19-year-old Matthew Gaskins, who was wanted on multiple felony warrants by several metro area agencies. As officers attempted to arrest him near Washington Road and Pearl Street, Gaskins fled in the stolen vehicle, driving through a residential backyard. Troopers used PIT maneuvers to stop him, but he briefly escaped back onto Washington Road. The pursuit ended in a parking lot at 3100 Washington Road, where additional PIT maneuvers disabled the Jeep after it struck a power pole. Gaskins was taken into custody without further incident. A routine traffic stop involving a Dodge Avenger suddenly spiraled into chaos when the driver chose to flee instead of pulling over calmly. What began as a minor violation quickly escalated into a dangerous pursuit, ending with officers safely arresting the driver without further incident.
Listen to me. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. You understand? All right. I'm gonna get out the car. Get out then. Please, let's go. Come on. Okay, I'm trying to get out. Ain't no fine. Get out. Get me. Get out. I ain't got. Hey, look at my hand. Look at my hand. That's true. You better keep your hand. I'm coming out. My waist is stuck on my waist is stuck on the window. I'm coming. My waist is on the window. My waist is on. Yeah.
Investigators later learned the driver had a suspended license and no valid documents, turning a simple ticket into serious legal trouble.
Y'all finna break my leg. Up. That's what I'm saying. My leg is on the window thing right here. Make an adjustment. Put your foot up right. Keep it in. You did this to yourself. I don't want to hear it. Cut me off. I didn't do that, son. Okay. I didn't do that. I'll come to go to the cane. I didn't do nothing, son. Hey, you ain't done nothing wrong. Yep, you just been the thing, all right? Hey, next time, man. Everybody right here. I didn't do nothing.
A silver Lexus driver on Highway 300 nearly caused a serious accident by recklessly speeding and weaving through traffic before fleeing the scene at dangerously high speeds. Police pursued the vehicle, carefully coordinating two-pipe team maneuvers that successfully brought the Lexus to a controlled stop, preventing further risk to the public.
I got a dog.
Following the vehicle's immobilization, officers swiftly apprehended the driver, identified as Yahir Vega. He was promptly arrested and booked into Fulton County Jail, facing charges related to the high-speed pursuit and reckless driving that endangered others on the road. The video captures an exceptionally dangerous high-speed pursuit involving a Dodge Charger racing down the freeway at speeds reaching nearly 140 miles per hour, 225 kilometers per hour. For more than 10 minutes, the suspect drove with extreme recklessness, weaving through traffic and endangering everyone on the road. Officers were forced to maintain absolute focus and precision as they worked to contain a situation that could have turned deadly at any moment. To bring the chase to an end, police executed a controlled pit maneuver, striking the rear of the Charger and sending it spinning out of alignment. The vehicle finally came to a halt, but the situation took an unexpected turn. Instead of surrendering, the driver scrambled into the back seat in what appeared to be a bizarre and desperate attempt to confuse officers or evade responsibility entirely. Despite the suspect's unusual behavior, officers acted quickly and decisively. They surrounded the disabled vehicle, located the driver hiding in the back, and took him into custody without further incident. The video stands as a clear example of law enforcement's determination and the dangers they confront when stopping drivers who choose to flee at life-threatening speeds. Little Rock, Arkansas. Shortly after midnight on May 3rd, 2026, a dramatic chase unfolded in Pulaski County after Arkansas State Police pursued a speeding sports car through the city. Officers swiftly intercepted a gray-blue Nissan 350Z with fake Texas license plates as it sped through Little Rock at triple-digit speeds. The Nissan sped through intersections without its headlights on, swerving aggressively through traffic and ignoring hazard lights and sirens, its speed exceeding 100 miles per hour. As the danger escalated, additional units were deployed to surround the sports car, attempting to stop the chase before more motorists were put at risk. Near Baseline and Interstate 30, officers finally acted. A successful pit maneuver shot sent the 350Z spinning on the road, abruptly ending the high-speed chase. What began as a reckless midnight race through Little Rock ended with the driver facing a series of charges, including fleeing the scene, reckless driving, speeding, running a red light, multiple traffic violations, and endangering the public after turning the streets into a high-speed hazard zone. Around 3:08 a.m. on November 23, 2023, officers traveling northbound on US 98 near 10th Street spotted a purple two-door sedan driving without taillights. When they attempted to pull the vehicle over for a traffic stop, the driver refused to comply, leading to a high-speed pursuit through the area. The chase came to a dramatic end when officers performed a precise pit maneuver, forcing the vehicle off the road and into a nearby residential lawn. The suspect quickly exited the car and tried to flee on foot, but officers pursued and apprehended the individual shortly after, bringing the incident to a safe resolution.
Hold it, watch out, hold it, get him!
Florence, April 22nd, 2026, as the Lauderdale County Drug Task Force executed a search warrant on North Locust Road with the support of the Florence Police Department's SWAT team and K-9 unit. 46-year-old David Culliver unexpectedly appeared and joined the ongoing operation.
Don't worry about it. That's what the fuck motherfucking sister mean. I'm the juice. You been drinking again? Don't worry what the fuck I've been doing. Let's go alcohol. Fuck you. You out right now?
According to authorities, Culliver became increasingly aggressive, shouting at officers and repeatedly stepping into moving traffic despite repeated warnings to leave the road to avoid being hit by a vehicle. Even after officers repeatedly directed him back to safety, he continued to obstruct traffic and disrupt the surrounding area.
Fuck you.
Watch him. Watch him. Watch out, he'll get bit. Watch out, he'll get bit. Watch him.
When officers attempted to arrest him for disorderly conduct, he struggled and resisted several officers who were trying to handcuff him.
Get him. Quit fighting. Quit fighting. Quit fighting. Let go of my dog. Let go of my dog. Let go of my dog. Let go of my dog.
A Florence Police Department service dog was deployed to help restrain him, but during the struggle, Culliver grabbed one of the dog's legs and bit it. Officers beat Culliver until he released the dog, then restrained him to the ground and handcuffed him.
Fight. Hey, knock it off.
Knock it off.
Hey man, y'all motherfucking fellow officers. Let me go. Let me go. Yeah, I'm in fucking handcuffs. Bro, I'm coming up to you. I'm coming.
Stand up. Leave him there.
Bro.
Culliver was taken to North Alabama Medical Center for treatment of the dog bite before being detained at the Lauderdale County Detention Center on charges including resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, public intoxication, and obstructing a police service dog.
Stand up.
Watch this. Let me stand the fuck up.
Officer Dakota Bailey's patrol car tore through the night at speeds exceeding 190 kilometers per hour, locked in a relentless pursuit of a black sedan.
Right, 142, coming up on the 118. I go, time for DVI, past 118, coming up no bed. We're gonna go overpass, speed 120, passing on the inside shoulder. Okay, now I'm about to be parallel with y'all. I'll get on to the 119. County on 3rd. 7. TDI, on this the Delroy's house, TDI. Just getting back in it.
The chase cut through heavy traffic as the suspect weaved dangerously, ignoring all risks while trying to evade the tightening perimeter of Arkansas State Police.
201, passing on the shoulder. Speeds are 115 going under the outdoor overpass. Station TDI right at Burlington. TDI at Burlington, roll over.
The pursuit ended when a well-executed petit maneuver sent the sedan spinning into a concrete median in a burst of smoke. Officers swiftly moved in, overcame the suspect's resistance, and made the arrest, bringing the intense chase to a decisive and controlled end. On October 3rd, 2023, Team A responded to multiple 911 calls reporting a man dangerously operating a four-wheeler ATV on eastbound Interstate 30. Officers quickly located the vehicle near Bishop Lindsay, where the suspect, later identified as Curtis Jackson, refused to stop and fled at high speed. Jackson swerved onto the I-40 ramp, reaching over 60 miles per hour and weaving recklessly through traffic, endangering other drivers. Officer Little joined the pursuit, attempting to block the ATV.
Black male wearing a black jacket, blue shirt.
Come in, around here to 76.
His back tire just came off.
As the chase neared a residential area, the ATV lost a rear wheel, but Jackson continued fleeing despite the damage, kicking up dust and maintaining high speed. At the 3-mile mark, an officer executed a tactical maneuver, forcing the ATV to stop. Jackson was subdued with the help of Officers Little and Smith.
We're still rolling.
Still north approaching Wall. Speed 60.
Go ahead, get right here.
He smelled of alcohol, had bloodshot eyes, and registered a 0.13 BAC. He falsely identified himself as James Jackson, but fingerprints revealed his real identity as Curtis Jackson, born May 29, 1963. The Polaris 700 ATV was towed, and Jackson was taken to Pulaski County Jail. He now faces charges including felony fleeing, DUI, speeding, driving with a suspended license, and multiple other offenses.
Don't fall off the bridge!
On May 23, 2023, Florida Highway Patrol troopers attempted a traffic stop on a black Hyundai Genesis for speeding and following another vehicle too closely during rainy conditions. Rather than complying, the driver refused to stop and continued traveling southbound on Palafox Street in Pensacola, Florida, prompting immediate concern for public safety. Troopers pursued the vehicle with caution, positioning themselves strategically to prevent it from crossing into oncoming lanes while working to safely bring the dangerous situation under control. Atlanta, Georgia. On November 20th, 2020, at around 9:58 a.m., an officer observed a vehicle on Virginia Avenue commit multiple traffic violations. The pursuit continued with the suspect making several turns across major roads, including Eubanks Avenue, Bachelor Street, and Cambridge Avenue, before re-entering East K85. A third pit attempt near the Cleveland Avenue exit also failed. The chase ended when the suspect's vehicle became disabled from damage at 2451 Springdale Road Southwest.
Passengers out of the vehicle and have no units behind me. Take the passenger. I'm in right here on Springdale Road. Rear driver's side tire is out, spark line is out of control.
The officer drew his firearm and ordered the driver out. The suspect, identified as Edward Lee Brown Jr. of Georgia, was arrested for fleeing and eluding. He was medically evaluated at Grady Hospital and later transferred without incident to the Atlanta Pretrial Detention Center. Nashville, Tennessee, May 12, 2025. Metropolitan Nashville police officers encountered 29-year-old Tadarius Milan Hunt on a downtown bridge one day after he allegedly shot a 44-year-old Nashville Rescue Mission employee. The victim, who had previously barred Hunt from the premises, was shot multiple times and remains in critical condition. Wanted for attempted murder and considered armed and dangerous, Hunt was located on Division Street near 8th Avenue. He opened fire, striking Officer Clayton Lewis in the leg. Officers returned fire, critically injuring Hunt during the exchange.
I'm coming across the bridge on Division now. Where you need me? You better stop. You better stop.
Hunt was taken to Vanderbilt University Medical Center, where he later died. A 9mm handgun was recovered at the scene. Officer Lewis was treated and released from the hospital the same day. On October 24th, Troop A responded to a report of a stolen green Jeep Gladiator taken from a hospital near Desi 630, possibly with a firearm inside. The vehicle was tracked onto US 167, where it sped away and the driver clearly refused to stop.
Right now it's going to be 1063.
I'll be 1037.
134.
TBI. Roll over. Roll over. Start 1016.
Troopers performed a TVI, causing the Jeep to overturn. The driver, Paige Chandrell Flood, was ejected and seriously injured. A stolen SIG 9mm pistol was recovered, and multiple felony charges are being pursued. Orlando, Florida. On June 7, 2025, around 3:30 p.m., Orange County deputies responded to 203 North Ortman Drive after receiving a 911 call from the mother of a schizophrenic man. Upon arrival, deputies spoke with Washington's father, who informed them that his son was inside a bedroom and armed with a knife. Deputies attempted to communicate with Washington for several minutes, urging him to come out peacefully.
Let's come out and talk to us, buddy. Got no trouble.
TJ, we just want to talk to you. TJ, you come out and talk to us?
Suddenly, he burst from the room, charging at a deputy with the knife in hand. During the struggle, Washington grabbed at the deputy's firearm while swinging the blade, leaving the deputy with little choice but to fire his service weapon, striking Washington. Deputies immediately provided medical aid until paramedics arrived. Washington was transported to the hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. The deputy involved was treated for head lacerations and is expected to make a full recovery.
Shit. County, shots fired, shots fired. Boulders, you okay? Boulders, you okay?
Texarkana, Arkansas, October 2nd, 2024, about 5:30 p.m. What began as a rapid response became a high-speed chase. Arkansas State Police and Texarkana officers tracked a stolen vehicle near Garland and Jefferson. Minutes later, the suspect was spotted heading north, then speeding onto Interstate 30. The chase surged east at nearly 95 miles per hour. Traffic tightened. Tension rose. Near the I-30/I-49 interchange, the suspect made a reckless move, cutting into the median to pass. It went wrong instantly. The vehicle lost control, flipped violently, and landed upside down.
Left inside shoulder. They're about to wreck out right here. Looks like, yeah. Yep, they're wrecking out in the median.
Troopers moved in. The driver, a 17-year-old from Texarkana, was pulled from the wreck and arrested after medical treatment, already out on a $250,000 bond for a 2023 murder case. He now faces new felony charges, vehicle theft, and fleeing. The judge revoked the prior bond and set another $250,000, ending a crash that carried far greater consequences.